Hello, this is Ron Climer at Climer School of Real Estate in Orlando, and I want to talk to you about passing the Florida real estate exam. You know, at Climer School of Real Estate, we teach the 63-hour class. We charge $220 for our class, which we think is a reasonable price. We're always amazed that anybody would even go somewhere else and pay more, but we teach what's on the state exam in our basic class. You can come to my basic class and go pass the state exam the next day. And I know that's true because I have plenty of people that do it. I got a couple of interviews right here on YouTube with people I took an interview right in the parking lot of the Pearson View Center. Well, but I want to talk to you about you passing your state exam. Now, if you've already gone to school somewhere else, if you've already taken the exam 1 or 2 times, and you're looking for some help, well, let me talk about what I can do for you for free. For absolutely free, I've got a dozen videos right here on YouTube. Help you with the math. Why not go watch them? I mean, I don't know what you're doing with all your time, but it costs $31.50 to fail the state exam. So watch those YouTube videos. There's 12 of them, because I just put a new one up. They just came up with that new question where you got to compute the, you take the budget of the city and you take the non-tax revenue and divide it by the total property minus the exemptions, gives you the millage rate. That's on the exam. If you didn't learn that in your basic class, you might as well go ahead and learn it before you pay $31.50 to do the test again. But amortization problems, what you made over what you paid, doc stamps on the deed, intangible tax, all that stuff's on the exam. If you don't know how to do it, you're going to miss those questions. Now, I'm not saying you can't pass the exam with missing those, but you missed 25, $31.50 to do it again. Now, a couple of things I can tell you. One thing, if you've taken the exam, they gave you a sheet that looks just like this. Well, it doesn't look just like this because we put our letterhead on this, but they give you a sheet that tells you what you better be studying. They're not kidding. You better be studying the stuff that's on that sheet. By the way, if you haven't taken your exam yet and you did get one of those sheets, call Kathy at 407-822-3926. She'll email you one. By the way, if you're going to take the state exam, now what I would urge you to do, I teach a 2-day live review. I teach it right here at 5104 North Orange Blossom Trail in Orlando. It's the absolute best thing you can do to pass the state exam. Because what happens is, I usually have about 20 of my students come, and I have about 20 of what I call strangers. That's people that went to some other school. Almost all of the strangers have taken the exam at least once, some of them 3 or 4 times. So they come in, and as we go through the class, a lot of times they tell us stuff that's on the state exam, some of which I already know, some of which I don't. But it's a big benefit to just be with these guys. And I guess during the breaks, that's what the students talk about outside during the breaks. But what happens, we teach this class in 2 days. All day, one day, all day the next day. But I have a lot of people that can't make it to the class. I don't teach it on the weekends anymore unless it's some kind of emergency. I try to teach it on a Monday and a Tuesday, a Thursday, or Friday. But what happens is I have a lot of people that want to come to the class, but time just won't allow them. Well, I came in here and I taught the class to an audio recorder. Taught it to an audio recorder, nobody in the room but me, and I was amazed it didn't take nearly as long without a bunch of questions, bathroom break, lunch break, and everything. But we put that on 8 CD discs, and we sell that. Currently, we're selling it for $45. And as soon as we got that done, people said to Kathy, they'd call Kathy and say, "Hey, Kathy, don't you have that on DVD?" Well, I came back in and I taught it to the video camera, put it on DVD. Well, wouldn't you know it, now we got it on DVD. We sell that for $80, and people call up and say, "Man, can I just download that off my computer?" Well, fortunately, got together with some people, and now, by the end of August 2013, you can just go to my website, download it right off your computer, onto your computer, and just watch the, it's about 7 hours of me telling you what's on the state exam. Now, if you think you're ready for the state exam, go take my free test and take it like a test. Print it out, do the test, grade yourself. I mean, be honest with yourself. If you're not making a 75, you're not going to make a 75 on the state exam. Now, my test is free. State exam is $31.50 per. So, now you can buy Linda Crawford's book. This is the book that we use in the class. Now, Linda Crawford is a professor at the University of Florida. You know, if you took your course from some school from California or Timbuktu or Chicago or wherever, those aren't Florida people. Linda's a Florida person. She's been doing this stuff as long as I have. Well, not quite that long, but she's been doing it quite a bit. Now, this is an outline of the textbook that we use, which is Linda Crawford's Principles and Practice of Real Estate. Probably, if you went to school in Florida, it's the textbook you use. It also has 400 practice questions in the back, and I can't imagine anybody going to take the Florida real estate exam at $31.50 a throw without having done these 400 questions in the back of the book, because you'll be amazed, you'll recognize some of the questions. So if you don't have this book, call Kathy, and she'll make it available for you. She'll ship it to you. She'll send it to you. By the way, she'll send you the other thing too. Anyway, that's what we've got for you. But if you want to get the video download, streaming live right onto your computer, I say go for that. You know, just sitting around and reading your book might work, but I'm thinking Linda Crawford's book, some of the study aids we have available for you. Our CDs are great. Watch it be on the video is great. It's $31.50 to take the exam. Last month, pass rate was 44%. For first-timers, 27% for repeaters. So if you're a repeater, your chances are 27% of passing. So I'm thinking you better be doing something to get yourself in that upper 27%. Ron Climer, 407-822-3926. Give us a call if we can help you.